every single time I talk to a new home buyer, at some point in the conversation, I always get asked about, the timing and is now a good time to buy? And they're not asking about timing for themselves. They're asking about timing in the market as a general question. And so the first thing I want to say to you guys is, no matter what expert you're listening to, please take our opinions with a grain of salt. None of us have the crystal ball. In fact, if we did have the crystal ball, we would be infinitely rich. I wouldn't be sitting here shooting this video trying to drum up business, right? So with that being said, I want you guys to really get focused on the value and the why behind purchasing a home versus trying to time the market for financial gain. In my humble opinion, I believe that the most valuable thing in the world is your time. And so if I have to choose between timing the market perfect and sitting on the sidelines for several years, or getting into a home where I can allow my family to have a comfortable, safe space, I'm always going to choose my time over the financial gain. Now, with that being said, let's kind of talk about how difficult it is to time the market. I look back and I think about, 2017, 2018, and how many people during that time frame thought that we were on the edge of a bubble popping. And I still had clients that were just like, hey, real estate prices are going to come down. I know the bubble's going to pop at any moment. And then 2019, prices went up again. Then we hit 2020 and COVID happens and we go, oh, here it is. Everybody's going to get a house on discount. Of course, with the global pandemic, house prices are sure to fall, right? Nope. It was like pouring gasoline on a fire. In 2020, especially if you're in our local area, Federal Way, Seattle, Tacoma, we saw house prices go up like 20% that year. Then the following year, 2022, same thing happened. Then 2023, we're like, okay, interest rates have climbed to record highs. This has got to be it. We have to now be in a stage where prices are gonna crash, right? Nope. It kind of leveled out a bit, and now we're back in a market where many of the houses are still getting multiple offers. Let's look back here. You're that client in 2018. You're waiting for this to crash. Maybe you just had a new kid. Your spouse is saying, hey, we got to get ourselves into something. We want to build a home, but you're trying to time the market. In that scenario, you absolutely shot yourself in the foot. So anyways, the whole point of the conversation today is just to get focused on the why behind you want to buy a house versus getting very hyper focused on the timing, because it's just impossible to time the market. So I hope this is helpful, and I hope it gives you some perspective, and we'll talk to you soon.